All right, I am live. Guys, what's going on? Might play video game today. We got PUBG downloaded and it's 91%. So might throw the camera up there and cast it in a second, but I'm doing schoolwork and stuff. And I've talked about it a bunch, but I have freaking StreamYard for a year. So when I'm doing computer stuff and schoolwork and whatnot, I'm going to keep going live. And even if it's not the same kind of material, I don't care. Anybody that watches my show is just my friend anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And if you guys want the link, I'll put it in there. And that way, everybody that wants to hop in can. I gotta pin it. Let's go to media assets. Let's go down to yeah, a little bit faster. This is Marcel's. I usually like this one. All right. Pin that. It's Sunday. Everybody's doing stuff, but I'll put it there anyway. All right, I got to log into school and see what I got to do today. You can go get electrical. The floor's clean. It's dry now. He's like, can you get the electrical? Because I was mopping the kitchen. Hey, what's up, J Frog? Can y'all hear me over the music? Or is it too loud? I could probably put it there. It sounds a little bit better. You good? Cool. All right, I know I got one more lab for computer left, so I might even show what that looks like, honestly. Let me show screen. Music's a little bit loud. Okay. I'll put it a little lower like that. Yeah, it's called Feeding the Ducks. Believe it or not. They have some other ones. That one's not too bad. All right, I put it at volume 26, so still playing around with some of this stuff. Isn't that funny? Gone.
It's a plus.
You can say it. The applause. All right, let's see what I got going on. IT, I'm gonna pull up my lab. Got a lab to do, so.
Cool.
Nice. I've been busting my butt in this class, honestly. Yeah. Every other class, I don't have to think very hard. This one, I'm learning a language, so it's like anybody out there that does cybersecurity or IT or has gone through these IT courses and stuff. I'm 38. I got kids. I'm married. I got 60 chickens.
I'm one of them. Kids.
Mm-hmm. And I refuse not to have fun with my family, period. So dirt bikes, Xboxes, whatever, all the gaming stuff, we do everything. We also have a little bit of life lesson stuff in the backyard, but also if anything were to go wrong, he knows how to hatch chicks, how to take care of chickens, which is the main one that anybody would want to focus on if, y'all were self-sustaining. So for example,
Taking care of her, though. I don't have time to take care of her because every time I leave her alone, she just screams and say that.
well, we have about 10 chicks in the house in a brooder right now, and they're doing good. It's just, we've lost a few, even with the perfect.
We've lost.
Well, what do you consider a lot?
I don't know.
Well, we didn't even buy it. We had probably 20 total. We lost like 5, 6.
Oh.
Yeah. We had complicated breeds. Sometimes their babies don't do real well. That's the thing. Even so, like if they're not in the wild, what the moms are feeding them and stuff is a little different, and then if you let them hatch outside, we lose all of them. Oh, PUBG. All right. Let's see what my wife's up to. She's at work right now. Oh, I got it pulled up.
Well,
There's a slight delay. I'm just now hearing about the music. Oh, cool. Yeah, I added Marcel on Fortnite, and our first match yesterday, which I wish we recorded it because I didn't even have the headset set up. We just went into it with no comms, and we freaking laid him down. We were just slaying. He didn't even know how half the stuff works, so I was potion bombing both of us to make sure we could get our shield up. And he had figured it out, but he had just downloaded the game. And honestly, he might be on right now. I can see what he's up to. But we are going to take a look at my Zybook. I've been calling it Z-Book.
that's all. Do I have some book? I guess.
Don't ask me anymore. I don't want your iPad. I don't know what kind of. All right, so here I am. I'm almost done with this course. It starts with functions, strings, lists, and dictionaries. Very basic stuff. They're codes that are the standard blueprint for anybody learning how to write code. It's not really different, no matter who you learn it from. And so that's the one thing about math and computer that my brain actually gets along with very well, is when something is a constant and not perception, understanding, it's so much easier for me because you either get it right or you get it wrong. But when you're trying to understand the direction of what an author's trying to say, sometimes you'll get a big picture of it, but you maybe you're not picking up on those little tiny details that those PhDs are going to ask you. And I think that's when my attention span can also be another thing. ADD, whatever, we all got it. And so I'll find myself, if I'm not really intrigued by something or just crammed on caffeine, I'll find myself having an easier time with the history and philosophy courses and language arts and all that stuff. Sure, it's easy to do it, but I don't have to apply my brain much to do well in those classes. But something like this, I have to apply my brain because you either know it or you don't. There's no way of I can sweet talk my way into a good answer for something in English or something in any of the social studies. I can bullshit a little bit and make it sound even better than I really am, or make me sound smarter than I really am. But when it comes to this stuff, if you don't write the right code, it doesn't work. There's no personality at the other end of the grading pen, you know. Like my English professor, she was an older lady, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay after for a class, and I'm going to go over some of the material real in depth, and I'll just drop the whole concept that I've published a book before, you know, or 3. And just to show her that I'm passionately invested into the whole thing, you know.
Look at me.
How's the sound now? I turned it down. Let's do
You like the character?
I like that other one. That was a good song. I need some better music. Cameron, you had a really good song. There's one song I really liked that, you know, it was all synthed out and stuff, but it was a good, like, cruising beat. I don't know how to describe it. It was good, and I forgot what song it was. You played it one night on your show. Yeah, I think it's something cool that we could do with the Pagan Pilgrimage. I'm always trying to think of a new good idea. Sometimes they're not good, but you have to think of it, or you don't think of anything. And then your friends do the same thing, and they might have a dozen bad ideas and then one really good one, and you're like, all right. And then I'll think of a dozen bad ideas and then one good one that adds on to it or something. You know? So anyway, back to the Zybooks. That's why I always have a team of 12. Just fine. So we have EdSTEM exceptions. All right, so exceptions are, for the best of my ability, somebody out there there's plenty of y'all that will know more about coding than I. If you could explain in your own words, try an exception in the comments, and I'll explain it. So when you're typing in numbers to get any kind of calculated result, or any kind of concatenation, if you will. Oh, is that PUBG?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's got slightly breakpoint looking graphics, but we'll see how everything else goes with it. I still think Ghost Recon Wildlands actually looks better than this. You're just doing target practice?
Yeah. This is okay. I tried.
I got a 4K camera. I can just turn it. Nice. Sorry, y'all. I haven't decorated this living room. We used to have a big mushroom tapestry behind me, but I want to get it all painted on the walls. Got Cameron's headphones right there. What's this over here? We got the series of unfortunate events, Lego gun, Stevie's onesie, Nintendo Switch. Oh well. All right. So hey, 5 of y'all. Let me see what the comments say. I can see them on the screen, but I'm not. Can't see everybody else. Oh, there they are. Cool. You had me at mushrooms. All right, so let's go to Zybooks, and I'll keep reading this stuff. So this lab will be done in EdSTEM Workspace. EdSTEM is a platform that is for labs. It's a separate platform where they have ultimately a Python module that you can use to write a code and to turn it in. And you can do test cases and stuff like that. So you can have, you can try out all your codes. I designed a code to pull Bible verses off the internet, but I didn't know how to get them off of Stephen Nelson's website, crossbible.com. I didn't know how Oh, it sounds good to you. Okay, thank you. We're the same age, Witch Doctor. LOL. Yeah, I'm 39. Just turning 39 in June. So just a few more months. June 8th. Anyone's. I know. You're going over to Georgia. Mm-hmm. Was it the whole summer last time?
I don't know if
It was like a whole month at least. It was weird having you gone. It was really weird. Boring. Yeah. No. I love having you here right now, right? So because he's watching the baby goat that needs to be nurtured back to strength. My wife, Johnny on the Spot, is her nickname. Salome. She's my Salome. She bought selenium, vitamin E paste. So I put that on her tongue yesterday and put it on the end of the bottle. She's been drinking down the Goat Kid colostrum milk that we have. She's been doing good. We got a little system down because of Stevie, so we're already used to all the different, All right. Anyway, back to what's up, Mandy? Yeah, I'm just gonna live stream while the baby's sleeping, just like all the time now, just to use StreamYard more and to get more traffic and other people that are on YouTube.
And people can watch me play PUBG.
Yeah, and I want to stream PUBG right now. I wish I could just have that streaming. There's a way, in fact, I could probably figure it out while we're here. There's a way to get that to play through the TV also. I just have to figure out how to do that. I'm sure if I hooked it up with the HDMI up to this, since it has one, I'm sure it just played. There's a way to play it right here on the laptop. I'm just not sure how to, but I'll figure it out one of these days. Any of the gamers here can definitely, just like 90% of y'all. All right, so we go back to the code, or the EdStem. So it's glad we've done EdStem workspace. Follow the IT-136 coding convention. Blah blah blah. Write a program that read a file. All right, so this, I swear to you, the teacher is Chinese, and he's very hard to understand, but not really when he's speaking. Every once in a while, I find these grammatical issues, like write a program that read a file.
Write a program that read a file.
That reads a file.
Oh.
I think he's a little easy on me with the coding thing because the dude doesn't speak perfect English, but he's teaching a bunch of Americans coding, and you have to pay attention. I think it's funny, like just when he talks, because he does a really good job getting the point across, but he's a funny guy. Like he makes jokes and everything, and try to laugh. Each line in a file should contain 2 numbers, but sometimes it may only have 1 number instead of 2 numbers. Sometimes non-numeric values appear instead of numbers. Read each line, find the quote of 2 numbers, and display the result. It displays the result. Display the quotient with 2 decimal places. Watch out and handle with exceptions. If there are only 1 number or non-numeric values in a line, use exception handling to print an error message. This is all very easy crap. This is ultimately just learning how to write try and then a formula, and or something. If it's a number, if it's an integer, then multiply it times 3, or exception, put this error message, print error message. It's very, you just have to, if I could spend every day messing with this stuff, I would be able to probably explain it better to you guys. If there are only 1 number of non-numeric values in line, exception handling to print an error message, skip that line and continue. Note that no continue statement is needed in the program. Use the exception handling to change the flow of control. Hint, since you are reading each line and want to be able to skip to the bottom line, there should be an exception handling inside the loop that reads the data. You also need an exception handling for opening file, which is outside the loop, right? Use the attached test data.txt to test your program. Note the test_data.txt file is downloaded as a zip file. Unzip it put it in the same directory where you write the program in the Essbase work environment. So I'll show you guys what that looks like once I'm over there. So this right here, download this text file. And what we'll end up doing is we'll end up inserting it into the Edstem workspace as another file. And what it'll do is when the code reads, as long as you have it pulled up as part of the module, it will go into the file, open it up, read the contents, which is typically like lists or, typically lists or dictionaries or like maybe even tuples or something. And you have to split everything up, divide everything up, usually by using white space, and pretty much itemize everything that was in that, and then tell it which position thing you need for an output. So it's just kind of like, it's very basic math to do this stuff. It's almost not even math, but I work better with stuff like that. Anyway, so we now have to go over, but what I'm going to do is, here's a sample program run. All right, so we're going to run these as samples over there. So I'm going to actually steal this. Copy. So now I got to go back to ZBook, share this tab instead. Yep. All right, go to Ed Discussion. I wish it said Edstem. It says Ed Discussion all the time. Workspaces, IT1. All right, so here's one of the codes from like last week. This is a sum list. And you got to test it out. Ultimately, you put numbers in, and the sum is 15, whatever. It's the Fibonacci sequence. In the beginning of Gnostic Informants, in the beginning of Gnostic Informants, fixing to screen snipe. Screen snipe. Don't know what that is. Nope. Okay. Let me pull this up. Share this tab instead. There we go. All right. So here's one of the codes. So let's take a look at a new one. New file folder. I forgot what it needed to be called, but exception.py. You think she wants some more food? Or is she just missing you? Come put her in front of the heater. Yeah. Out here on the towel. And now you can keep playing. There you go. Perfect. Exception.py. All right, so now we got a workspace. You do this, you can write stuff into the code. So I'm sure different programmers and stuff leave little messages and jokes inside these codes. What's going on in the chat? Nothing. Nobody watching me. I'm hungry, bro. I want to order some food.
Taco Bell.
Might order a damn pizza right here. Drink a bunch of egg whites and stuff. I can cook food and whatnot too, but we're so busy with the babies and stuff when I'm not doing schoolwork. I almost don't care right now. Mom made that French toast yesterday with all of it. We have so many eggs. We have 12 dozen on the counter right now. If we sold them $5 a pop, we make some money. That's just 5 days worth of eggs. What are you gonna do? I'm live.
If you eat one egg every day, it's at 5 eggs a day.
Well, I need to eat like 4 a day. All the good stuff in your body's held together with cholesterol. And there's been a really lousy reputation for eggs and over egg consumption, and even health professionals will tell you, oh, you can only eat, you know, I'm not sharing my screen. I don't care. They'll say, oh, you can only eat 1 egg a week. When I was at Fort Bragg, a nutritionist came and talked to us when we first got there. And we're like, hey, we're going to get a nutritionist to talk to y'all because all of you soldiers came from basic training fat. And it's true because they bulk you up and stuff like that and kind of go a little overboard if they're not really taking the energy out of you like that. And, I mean, some days they are and some days they aren't, and you're still overeating. You know, it is possible. The amount of stuff you could walk out of that chow hall eating. God, there were some of those chow halls had just like honey buns just stacked up on tables, and you could just take whatever you wanted all the time. It was crazy, but the Army chow hall was kind of cool. It's like all this food, like salad bars all the time, whatever. Probably, yeah. I feel like those were everywhere I went. Like in care packages too. People send them from overseas, or they send them from America to here. Huh?
No, we are in America.
Squeeze me. Baking powder. So what else does this game do?
Okay.
Yeah. What I could do is I could actually do this and go to StreamYard and go to green screen this.
Green screen, oh my god.
They have a couple of cool looking ones. Oh, I like that. It's kind of a filter, sort of.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So this one's kind of cool.
I like it.
It's a warm one. I don't want to be dark, black and white. Imagine if I just did the whole thing like this the whole time. That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to try it out. I don't even care. All right. And now they only have so many backgrounds. So let's try to choose a picture.
Okay.
Well, I had some. They're doing so many projects lately that don't. Oh, that's her. Okay. I was like, is the baby crying? I was like, go get him. No, I'll do this. Boom. This is me and mom and Stevie.
Where's me?
Huh? Well, you're not in this picture, an AI picture. But you're right here. So you're in the courtyard fighting. All right, this actually looks really cool.
Yeah. It's super cool.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, so it's Secundus, sort of, not really. And it's sort of like Salome, maybe Stevie. But no, it's me, mom. At least there was a time when I had a beard, but not so much.
You still have it.
Not like I used to.
You still have it.
Are you gonna play the game? Show me what it does. Go to the battle royale. Go to the whatever it is. What is this? Where's the main menu? Show me the main menu. If you can figure it out. That, or she might want some food. Not sure. Just depends. How does that seem off to me? Where's raw path? Like, hey, bro, why does this not look right?
There's a yellow line. It's both the top part.
How do you get to the main game? Is this it?
I just pressed start and it took me to it. Where is it?
Hit the PlayStation button. Go down. Go over. Click that.
That's the switcher.
Yeah, okay. Back out. Hold down the PS5 button. Hold it down. Okay. Go down to the little dots. All right, never mind. Go back. Okay. No. Stay with that. Now go back to the game. Click it. Okay. So fill up yellow boost gauge above your health bar by using boost items for your from your inventory. Hold fill up the yellow boost gauge above your health bar to at least 90. Do you understand that?
I don't know where my health was.
Okay, at the bottom.
Oh.
That's your health bar. Seems like it. So fill up the yellow boost gauge above your health bar by using boost items from your inventory. So you got to go to your inventory, drink your drink. There we go. So it's showing you how to use the character. No big deal. Every game takes a little bit of learning, but I promise you, PUBG is really popular right now, so it'll be worth it. Be cool. All right, so we got to do a try and accept here. I don't know if this will work the first time around or nothing, but we will see. And, lab real fast. Or possible session program may encounter. Use try and accept, and finally code structure. So we're gonna have try without any error type. Okay. Close the file and finally block. Okay. This lab is not necessary to use the main function block. Okay. Too easy.
Oh, this is basic training.
Oh, cool. Cool. I understand now. So you go to basic training first, and then you're probably going to go to maybe a shooting place to learn how to shoot.
It says you now unlocked Battle Royale.
Oh, now you've unlocked Battle Royale. Okay.
This training. Training.
Okay. Choose platform play. Agreed. Cross platform. Starting game.
This is a thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna find the barbarian.
All right.
No. This side I do.
So you have to split whatever you're reading from the line. And you just leave it blank when you want to use the blank spaces to split up whatever's in the line. And you got numbers 1, number 2. And use this generic outline of that. Try. Set. And I'll have to tweak it once I get some error codes. I saw Raw Path for the first time in I don't know how long on stream last night. I was streaming with the guys. I was having a tough time. Every once in a while, I flat out I can't make it past a certain hour. And I'm like, guys, I'm getting dizzy here. I'm so tired. I gotta go. You know, every morning I'm getting up at 5 or so to do something. You know, 5:30, going to work, or I'm, putting Dean on the bus, and waking him up, whatever. My wife does a lot of stuff with me too, but one of the two of us is usually leaving before the bus gets here. So. You are frozen? I guess not. Not anymore, at least. Yeah, I don't really like the black and white. Sweet pop. There you go. This one's good here. Cinematic. That was pretty good. Let me leave it there. All right, so what else we need to write in this stupid code? Oh, you got it, Tommy? Nice. So this is target practice. Cool. Can you change how you aim so you can look through the sight, or do you not like that way? Probably aim and push down on the right toggle. No? Try the left toggle. Maybe that's just how it is. Or try bumpers. Okay. Never mind. You good?
Oh, I told you.
Oh, you did? You have to hit the toggle, then something. Try shooting at the actual targets. It's okay. I wouldn't waste your ammo. Who's shooting at you?
Oh. We can't. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, the result to the second decimal spot. I don't like how it's. Hey, what's going on, dude? What's up, Doc? I was just watching Bugs Bunny earlier today. You know, there's all these different shows out now, and there's even stuff in those old cartoons I don't really want, you know, like my kids to really see. But I don't think they're gonna overthink it too much. But I've been playing a lot of that old Bugs Bunny stuff and whatnot, just because these new shows,
I'm pretty sure.
they make their brains change topics so fast, and they're either extremely autistic acting adults that I don't want any kid re-emulating that and shorten his chances of having a normal life by just reenacting acting like autistic adults. Like what, Blippi? What's that, Blippi?
Yeah.
That guy with glasses? No. Freaking Barney or Sesame Street or stuff that has a plot and lessons to learn and all that. Yeah. But also just like the cartoons that people can watch, like, you know, the old cartoons had a plot, you know, that gave you a slight introduction that was formatted in a way to where I think is healthier for the brain, instead of it just being 7 seconds of reels and scrolling through that. I mean, I did a white paper on that, just talking about the downside of that for the kids and for the parents. To a degree, you know, we are going to still use some of that technology a lot. Yeah, for sure. Make life a little bit easier if we can. Then you can do more shit with the amount of stuff that I do in one day. The amount of all those, the things that I do in one day, the things that are getting accomplished week by week, by month, I can't even tell you in an episode. There's so much. I don't know if the older generations were having to multitask as good as we do today. My parents and stuff, you know, maybe. They definitely made a little bit more. Their money went a little further back in the day. So, you know, if you want to have cool stuff now, you got to hustle. But like the average family, like had shit and lived in the suburbs, you know, like whatever, very, very normal, lower middle class lives were not bad. And now people are at the upper end of poverty now. That's the new normal. To where they're $11 an hour job, they got $2,900 mortgages on the market. It's just nothing you can do about it. I mean, the houses that are for sale, yeah, you can buy some cheap piece of crap in a bad neighborhood. Yeah, I can tell you exactly what that does to kids when they're older. You can say goodbye to all the hard work you put into them. They will accomplish shit a lot of times. All right, so let's see. Yes, they could not find, and then you just put file name in the little dictionary, little brackets. Washing clothes, and I can hear. I've been doing a lot of pop today. We got up and fed the baby, and then you got up and slept. Got her to change where she was sleeping. Mom took care of Stevie, the baby, so that when she left to go to work, she didn't have to do nothing. We didn't have to do anything, sorry. So this lab called for a try, accept, and a finally block, pretty much. So that's what we're doing here, putting finally, and then print that we're closing the file name, and if file, it's an if statement, file, and within that little loop, if you will, it says file close. So it actually closes the file, and it doesn't keep everything going. Now, there's other ways to do this, but this is just one of the ways, and you got to learn all the ways. So I'm accepting all the practice is fine. I'll get more and more into this, but the biggest reason why I wanted to get into this, guys, is, cybersecurity is it's a growing industry, obviously. I work with some different people that work in the cyber security world, hunting down PDFs. And that would be something that I would definitely want to do from home. Be able to do breaking into, whatever. I'm not going to really talk about it, but yeah, that is one option that I would definitely look at with my background in the military and in the security world. I have a lot of connections in DC still, and other security services companies that provide not only physical security, but cybersecurity as well. And yes, that is the goal, is to have my own cybersecurity thing, and working from home, because working for other guys and stuff is great. I absolutely love going to a job, and I'll continue to probably go work somewhere through the weeks and stuff. I work security at a place right now that's not even done being built, and I'm a supervisor. And yeah, I'll keep on doing that for a while, but eventually, I'll add doing this at home when the kids are bigger and I don't have to take care of as much stuff. There's nothing wrong with trying to have two jobs. Even if it's just for a little bit. Just think about how much, if you made double your paychecks just for a couple of months, just think about what you could do with it. So like, let's say you make $3,000, and let's say you are able to make a $2,500 extra. Yeah, your sleep's taking a hit, but it already does. Yeah, you're, never home, but you already aren't, especially if you're a single guy and all you have a lot of is time to yourself. You might as well be stacking up money. Even if a part-time job is even at a fast food place, just for the change of it, gas station one night a week. I mean, I don't know. I personally think, like, haven't we all seen, let me take this code down real quick. Haven't we all seen, like, people who are rich, they go and get jobs using the same brand? Did you see it? We gotta use different ones. Your brand and StreamYard. Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know what that is. Oh, is it the way that I customize how it looks? It keeps changing what you're using. That's probably what I'm picking up on. Where are you at? Oh, hey, okay, I'm gonna send this to you now. I'm almost done with this code, so I'm just gonna try it in a little bit. It's gonna give me a bunch of errors. And then if I'm not sure how to fix it, I'll ask ChatGPT, hey, how do I fix this? And then I'll fix it, test case it, turn it. The big thing is that the professor doesn't want you just copying shit over and just wishing for the best. I want to really try to be able to explain everything that you do. Hey, Marcel, I tagged the StreamYard link, so jump in whenever you want, and I'll turn this music down a little bit. and anybody else that wants to too. I mean, not everybody wants to do that kind of thing. Do like this.
I
All
can't
right.
get out of it.
What's that, buddy?
I can't get out of it.
Oh, you can't?
I don't have the energy.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool. We'll play on it a little more too. If you want to play a different game for a little while, take a break from it. That's fine. I just wanted to get an idea because my buddy Manny at work, he plays PUBG, and then my friend Apollo at work plays Arc Raiders.
We need to find
Marcel's probably playing Fortnite. If you want to see.
what was the tools of the play with me?
So,
But it's just like
What's up?
players that are really advanced.
I had some home.
So you might not want. So that might also not be the best thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking we could probably play Marcel. Can't stream it at the same time. I think it takes too much room on his laptop, but we would stream it, and then everybody would just know that Marcel's the other character. But I want to be able to hear him through the TV. And we have to change a setting on there. What are you touching? Don't touch nothing. All right. Yeah, go off and play. Go off and play a little bit. What you up to, Marcel?
Oh, I did have some neighbors.
What you looking at?
Oh, nothing. I just cooked some food. I'm gonna eat it for now, but it's just some noodles. But I forget what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Just woke up.
No, yeah, it's slightly fine.
Gotta work on your mic setting. Let me look if I can.
Yeah, it might be low or something. I don't know.
There we go. I just told it to reduce background noise, and it made your voice a little clearer. That's all.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. How's everything going in your world?
No, pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad.
I know what you've been up to, smoking the pot.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
Well, you know, I think growing cannabis is probably the coolest and most fun thing someone can do, as long as it's allowable where you're at. Then I think you can do it with a clear conscience and stuff. Just growing it itself, learning how the different, you know, trying some autos out, trying some photos out, you know, and it can be tough. You can really have a lot of things go wrong, and so many months of work can just be flushed. But the autos are, I think, the way. I'm talking in code because my boy's chilling over there in the room. But the autos are 8-10 weeks, and so if you have a couple of them in there, and get some fairly easy ones to try, not the exotic looking ones, but your very boring diesel types, and I think people can have pretty good luck even off the first go if they just kind of follow one person on YouTube's protocol instead of listening to 8 different people.
Yeah, I know.
Just follow one guy's system.
I learned from some pretty good people. So.
Hey, where is the headphones, bud?
Green flower ones.
Yeah. Let me see if this mic works.
Okay.
Because I have an Xbox headset.
Oh yeah, I'll just plug that in.
That should probably work. Right?
Yeah, I used to. I learned from some of the best people you could possibly learn.
Oh, when it comes to that.
Yeah. And I'm really good friends with a guy who owns a lighting company. So his lights are basically the best you can buy in the industry right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You can.
yeah,
Okay, great. So the mic does
yeah,
work if I just plug
yeah.
it in.
That might sound much better.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Maybe it was a
Yeah,
good call then. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Might sound better right now.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, we got to get you some of these.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna order a pair.
If I just send you a pair of these, will that solve your mic and headphone issue?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send it. I need to get you some curtains, but
Yeah,
I saw some blackout ones, but I'm not gonna get you purple if you don't like the purple. I'll get you like black or red or
no, I
something.
don't care about the color. I care about the color. It's just gotta be. I
Blackout
just need the. I just need the.
with the shower rod style.
Yeah. So then I can put it up in the window. So instead of having to screw it in the wall, I can just put it up with a shower curtain.
Let me try this code real quick.
It
But
doesn't need to block out all the light, just like most of it, like the 80% of it.
is there a way for you to share your screen and it be a game?
Maybe.
Let me take this off. Comments. Where's my okay, it's I need to take off the comments. Here we go.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I'm just writing a code and I have a quiz for humanities soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's all they do. All this professor does for the quizzes is he just asks people to write an essay, and that's it. So it's pretty simple, honestly. Other than that, I ain't doing a whole lot. Just hanging out. Got
Yeah,
the
all
baby
you gotta
goat.
do is-
Dean's feeding her. She drinking good. Yeah.
It's today's bicycle day, so I'm happy with that.
The volume knobs here.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
nothing going on in this
No, last night was a cool live stream, but I'll be honest, I was so tired, dude. I could not keep my eyes open to save my life. So once we got to like 11 o'clock, I was like, guys, I'm getting sick feeling. Just
Yeah,
staring at that screen.
my computer crashed twice, so I just left.
Huh?
I want to put the eye protector on because that's what I have on my phone.
Oh yeah, the blue light eye protector thing. Yeah, after a while staring into it, I'll get sick of I'll get sick of listening or watching it, And yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry, bro. I don't know if I can order Taco Bell.
Let's try.
Live with Marcel. I'm texting mom. All right, you want well, it might be able to. Let me see. I have DoorDash. Let me see if it works.
You have DoorDash?
hmm
Oh shit.
I don't off everything.
Well, when we first moved out here, there wasn't a lot of dashers. Now, Springtown's getting a lot of dashers because it's just a practical way to make some cash in a small town. So, yeah.
This is a practical way to make poker.
Oh, I forgot it was down at the bottom. I turned my camera off for a second.
That's a good one.
What's that?
I just turned my camera off for a minute.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So they have so here's the deal, bud. They have some things. Let's see.
They don't have all the Taco Bell stuff.
They might. Let me see. They even have Little Caesars. They bring it from Azel, probably. No, they got Taco Bell.
It's really like a lemon.
We
That's
have a
cool.
Little Caesars here. It's pretty good. It's pretty new. We only just came here like 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Little Caesars is
I like
probably
it.
the
I
brilliant.
like. Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap and not big. It's freaking cheap, but it's not like gourmet pizza by any means.
You want that box?
Yes. We gotta get something from mom.
Huh?
We gotta get something from mom.
Mom ain't gonna be home for a little bit, so I'll get something later if she wants something from there.
Tropical punch.
Yeah, it comes with a drink.
Bar glass. I like the bar glass. The regular kind.
That's the freeze one.
I like the Reese's.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You wanna play?
That's the box, and that. Okay.
Whenever I'm gonna close it, I'm gonna or just
Yeah.
it's just silent.
Okay. That's cool. I was gonna ask you how expensive is food in Canada right now? So they got these veggie bowls, right? Or chicken cantina bowls. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm adding all the protein in the world.
Yeah.
What's up?
I said yeah.
Food up here can be expensive. Man.
Yeah, I heard it was kind of expensive up there for different foods. Like, how much is a pack of ramen noodles? Like $2?
Depends on what brand you get. It could be from like $1 to, or if you buy it flat, or you can buy it pack like 50 of it or
Oh,
whatever.
so stuff is still that cheap up there? Okay, 55 cents.
Yeah, there's more expensive ones. There's like $3 ramen packs. There's like, but you get this the better quality. Like some of the noodles just taste like shit, or like the flavor package just garbage. But like you get what you pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that stuff is expensive. Like I don't fucking know. I don't buy a lot of food. But like
Yeah, that's true.
when I was living with my friend and stuff, I would just throw in on groceries. Like we would go grocery shopping together because she owns a restaurant. So I was just like, she would be like, "Yo, like $350 for the month to eat." I'll just eat her food all the time. But she owns a restaurant and a beer factory, so like, we just had infinite food, infinite beer.
It has air.
Infinite beer was kind of cool. I just drink like a quart of beer. That's no lie. That's all I drink. I'm sure there's 20 beers.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna add a bunch of like chicken and stuff to this nachos. Cool. Okay.
I've never had Taco Bell before.
It's okay. There's actually in Texas a place called Taco Casa that everybody likes a lot more, and it has everything that people, would get at Taco Bell. But it's the soft tacos there. You would never want another one from Taco Bell, but Taco Bell has stuff that Taco Casa doesn't do, like crunch wraps type things and whatnot. But apparently, a long time it was two friends. One guy did Taco Casa, the other guy did Taco Bell. That's some TikTok I saw. YouTube short. Okay, I got him that, got 2 chicken bowls. Yeah. Good enough. And yeah. All right, good enough. All right. Cool. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Never mind, buddy. I'm seeing if little man's still asleep. He's still sleeping. So he went down at like 11:30. He'll probably be asleep till about 1:30, give or take. I'll turn this down. It's okay. I ordered the food. It's on the way. Okay. Is she actually making noise, or is she just exploring?
Yes, she just wants to. I just don't let her up there. But she does.
Yeah, no, I'm just typing out some of this code, but yeah, I'm still here. So what game are you playing today, Marcel?
I haven't really decided. Like, I want to Elite Dangerous, but
All right, so I have an error. All right, so say that again, bro.
I was just playing Resident Evil 7, but I haven't beaten it before. I might beat it today. It's not a very long game, so I'm like 6 or 7 hours or something.
Yeah, that's why you just need to live down here. And you could just be in the office and we'll build this badass PC. That way, by the time the kids are a little bit older, my wife, she'll be able to also game like hell on that. But that's why we do the games, man. We do all that stuff.
Or game family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so I wish there was a way to do it differently, where I could be presented. Here we go. Oh no, that's the same thing I was doing. I liked it better like that, but I wish I could have two. We could be like this. It's all the same. All right, so I got an error trying to do this. It says my F string, it's not closed. So line 6. I didn't put this here.
I got that Batman Arkham Knight working. I should probably play that game. It's so good. I just need a controller. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm still on the list. They're only like $20 or something.
So have you been able to stream to Kick at all?
No, I'm waiting until I get everything perfect, and then I'll go.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I've been just winging it, doing all kinds of different.
I'm using YouTube to figure out how I want to set everything, and then once everything's set perfectly, then I'll go.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we had it all set up in a way where you could just sit down, put the headphones on, and everything's in place, and nothing ever gets changed, and it's just always ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much have it there for most stuff, but not everything yet.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Mostly because I can't stream very much with there's not very many games I can actually stream because my PC isn't good enough to play any of the games and stream at the same time.
Right.
Which is why I need to get a second PC to stream with.
Okay. Yeah, no wonder it's outside of the loop because it's wrong. All right, here we go. For people that know what I'm talking about, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Go over.
Yeah, man. I wish
and
I
go
wish I
over.
understood how much I would have liked coding and shit when I was younger. If I was yeah. Sure. I wish I got into coding, man. Or something.
No. See, guys, so if you look, it shows. Oh, shit. I'll close it. It shows you what you did wrong. So you can see, it says, oh, on this line, needs a change.
Oh my god, okay, so much weight. Man's fucking.
So line 22, this is incorrect. See how it starts with a bracket and ends with a, I forgot what those are called.
What? What one?
No, I'm talking about this code that I'm writing on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So now we actually got it to ask to enter the file name. Scoot this screen up. So let me go back to Zybooks. Enter file name testdata.txt. Okay, so now that we actually have the code working, now what we can do is we can make a new file. And it is, I forgot, test_data.txt. All right. So text data.txt. So now I got a new file, pretty much. Now in here, I can have just.
Is this a fucking first edition Charlie Brown? Holy shit.
Say what?
This is a first edition Charlie Brown.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a first edition. I just found this on the floor. I didn't know I had it.
I never had any nice, valuable books. Okay, buddy. The order confirmed. They're preparing it in the Dashers down the street. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, I like the town I live in. Everybody is heavily armed. Like, this is the wrong neighborhood. If anybody wanted to be slick, oh, he's so stupid. He's so dumb. And not in an overly aggressive way. It's just people out here, they all hunt and stuff, man. They got 20 guns in their house. Yeah, of course, everyone's got, little mini compact pistols, full carries. Everyone's got everyone's got an AR, a shotgun, and a hunting rifle out here. Everyone's got one of everything because it's a country town, so there's no street lights. So you have to operate with night vision to be able to rob houses out here. And honestly, with the amount of deer hunters and stuff out here, I bet they have more night vision. I bet they have night vision goggles too. Everyone out here's got four-wheelers, horses, dirt bikes. Dirt bikes. Yeah, we're doing the dirt bike thing instead of the horses and stuff. So it's a little easier to have fun on a dirt bike, even with just an acre of, but it all works. All right, so let's see what else we got going on. So I got my file I need to upload. So let me go to my downloads.
It's not that valuable yet, but it's like listed all over eBay for $100.
What's that?
The book, the Charlie Brown book, is like, it's not that valuable. Yeah.
Oh, got you. All right, so I can't show everybody the screen I'm on, but I'm opening up a file and I'm copying the contents in the file. And it's just got it's got 2 to 3 different, waiting for my order. Okay, cool. This Taco Bell in town is actually nice. It's brand new. The driver is waiting for the food. if you want to, I don't know what I selected. I might have said hand it to me.
Nobody really is.
Huh?
I don't think anybody really is.
Well, they do now. Out here. See, when we first moved out here, nothing was on DoorDash. Maybe one place. And I think it was Mr. Jim's Pizza, which is awesome, by the way. It makes Domino's
What?
crap. Yeah. It's like the bread's better, everything's better at Mr. Jim's. But Domino's is about a mile away from these.
Like almost all the food places here are like family owned. Like there's a couple like franchises here. Like we got McDonald's and stuff like that. Yeah, but like almost anywhere anyone goes in my town is a local like mom and pop family business. So the pizza here is fucking phenomenal.
Bro, you could come down here, get a job at the pizza place. Down the street, I'll get you like a moped. You can just park, make pizzas.
Wait, your bike.
I could get him a dirt bike if it had a license plate on it. It's got to be able to have a license plate or like a moped. You don't even have to have a license. Yeah. See, so Marcel's from Canada, so he doesn't have a license, right, for US. So what he could do is you get a moped and he just drive that down the street because it's not very far to some of the. There's a couple of jobs that are within a mile of here that he could do if he wanted to, or you work for us and help out with the animals and stuff. That seems like I wanted somebody to help out with the animals and like a nanny.
That would be the better idea because then I can avoid like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like just feed the animals twice a day and do the waters every day. And that's it. Now, here's the cool thing. You have to do everything every day, obviously. Waters, you can kind of go a day or two without redoing them. But like if you have a farmhand, you just make them do it every single day. And then there's never a problem. There's never an issue. There's never some weird random day when you go out there and it's like, oh shit, all their water's dried up. It's like, fuck. And you're trying to water them real quick, thinking they've been thirsty for forever. No, because like Marcel did it at 8 a.m. So it would be one of those things where it's like, yeah. And I was thinking about building a shed, a big metal shed, the kind that you buy, they put concrete down and stuff, and building an apartment in that.
Yeah.
And then you're just already back there.
Yeah.
And I was gonna build like a freaking some kind of gaming garage, and we could put the dirt bikes in there and stuff. I don't know. We don't have enough room in our garage for all of our shit. So it's like I almost need to do that, and that will make the house worth more money because it'll increase the value of the house. And honestly, out here, people want workshops. Everybody's got them in their backyard, so it's just my land is not flat; it's kind of hilly. So the only really good spot for it is in the back. But I could almost get away with putting it up here in the back of the front yard, in the back, or the back of the front backyard. So I have a couple of sections, And but anyway. So I'm not sure this is exactly what he's asking for with this particular. Could not read the text data. Could not read the from text data. Okay, yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Let me try another set of stuff. Nice and test cases he told me to try. Missing file. Okay, buddy, he's on the way. The food guy. I'll probably eat and everything while I'm streaming just for the hell of it.
Let me see if I can keep this game up on my screen.
So there's the car there.
Not too far.
No, it's the closest one.
It's right outside the Goshen Creek Road.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's that coding stuff is really
Hmm. Well, it asked to let's see, enter file name instead of opening text. 1, 2, could not read. 1, 2, could not read. Opening text data. 1, 2, could not read. 1.
Yeah, there we go. Then just have the game on top of it, and then do this, turn the game on top.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this off. Yeah, if there's a way to make your screen just you playing and not actually you, that was an idea I had because sometimes when we're live streaming, when I got the other guys on and stuff and they're talking, sometimes what they're talking about is super intriguing, and other times they're just kind of having a discussion and not everybody's trying and they're joking back and forth or what. Not everyone's trying to listen intently the entire time. And I see guys having debates where they have someone playing a game in the square the whole time. Because what's the chances that if I don't know, like would somebody watch that? Is that something somebody might be interested in when they're scrolling, they can see you on Fortnite, shooting. And then everyone else talking. I personally think that would actually make it a little bit more fun for the viewers that we have. Because, yeah, everyone's listening to the conversations, for sure. But they're also thinking about what they're saying. And it's just something to look at besides just us just staring at you. So, oh, cool. I see what you're doing here. Let me do a bigger. Or maybe I'll leave it like that.
I don't know why it's not fitting the game.
Could be a couple of reasons. You might have to back out the studio and come back in, something like that. Not sure. But I got most of that written. So let me go ahead and check out. I got my calendar. I got a quiz. I got most of one paper written. Let's see what I got. Assignment due. Module 3. Quiz. Yes. Did he knock?
no.
I'll be right back. The food's probably here.
I see.
All right. So be careful grabbing your stuff and bring your chair over here, okay? So that you don't spill. Here is that. Just be careful with it. All right, this is what I'm talking about here. Okay, guys. So now we have Marcel the Magos playing the game and me talking. So now I think
Dude, loan out of
this,
Texas.
I'm
is
getting
weird.
ideas now. Even if I do like this, it still, still works. This actually looks really good.
This is weird. Why is there loading on?
See that? See how he's playing?
Yeah, what is that? Is that
It's, I think, Doom. It's an old computer game from back in the day. He might need a better PC to stream Fortnite through StreamYard. Sometimes it makes it kind of difficult.
Here's yours?
You got this in here.
Oh.
Those are the cinnamon things. Here's the fork. All right, so this is Taco Bell at Steve's house, Witch Doctor's house, or the Witch Doctor residence.
With me.
I only hope that the friends that ever find out about this that don't know I do YouTube. Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. So I can still hear you too. Okay, great. Perfect. It's what I was hoping to do. And we're watching Series of Unfortunate Events. I want to see how loud I sound. This. It's all.
I died. Not like this.
Yeah. We see this. If I go live all the time and people are either playing video games or making music and they're sharing their screen while making music or something, that's cool. We do all kinds of stuff on my channel. So talk about theology and stuff for sure. Yeah, no problem. But how many times have we got at this point? We have cracked open so much. If we crack open any more, we're gonna forget stuff we've already learned.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot it all already. I haven't been talking about it in a year.
I have forgotten stuff I've even written about.
Yeah.
Published in
Well,
books.
I
Completely
forgot
forgot.
it all, but like, I certainly don't remember. I don't know. I have to be asked the right questions to know what I've forgotten, but I've definitely forgotten some stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
So there should be two. The live is kind of behind on this one. Oh no, it's not. You turn the screen off. Okay, that's right.
It's all
This. Oh no, it's not. You turn the screen off. Actually, this microphone does sound good. Cool. All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I told you it's so bad.
So this is the chicken bowls from Taco Bell, right? Oh, cool. Arena, Magic the Gathering. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. People want to see cool shit that they're familiar with.
Like Taco Bell.
Well, I'm talking about Magic the Gathering, which you're not familiar with Magic the Gathering. My friends played it growing up, but I didn't own any because my brother would have made fun of me.
I fucking wish I played this growing up. Oh my god, I would have loved it.
Y'all didn't have it growing up?
I did find people who played it. I didn't realize how cool it was. I was a cool musician. I wasn't playing fucking Magic. I was making fun of people who played Magic. Although
Now you see how cool it is.
It's the same thing with chess. Like I love chess so much. I love it as a kid, and I started playing with all the cool kids, and I was like, "Fuck you guys, fucking chess players, you guys suck." It's like just being a teenager, But realistically, I love chess and Magic. What am I trying to do here? Oh, it's fucking big. Where's the store? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna buy a. They've got Ninja Turtles packs. The latest set that just came out is Ninja Turtles.
Oh, really?
There's all Ninja Turtles packs. I bought a pack for 1,000 gold.
That's in Magic?
Yeah. I'll open the pack right now. Oh wow, I got Slicker. Cool. He's a white.
Splinter, Radical Rat. Yeah.
Yeah, it triggered.
I did grow up with that.
The ability to trigger additional. Oh, cool. Let me see. So I've got. Yeah. I'm gonna play some Magic here now. I've got some dailies to do. They give you daily quests. I usually try and get them all done around the same time, so all three, you get 3 a day. I usually try to do it so that all three reset at the same time. Oh, I got 2 750s here. Oh, wow. They're usually only 500 or 250. 750s are rare. I've got 2 of them. But I like to get all three of them done so they reset at the same time. So I got 14 hours till this resets. I don't really want to do these right now. Because then I'll have one daily that's 14 hours away. They'll fuck up my shit. Fuck, I want to do it anyway. Well, I gotta get red or white spells. Kills my opponent's creatures.
That's pretty badass.
Actually, I'll just complete. I'll finish. Yeah, I'll just finish this one. Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so this character's got haste, which means I can attack right away. Haste. What's
And
this?
so you just use your next card.
What?
So they put down a card, and then you put down a card, and then they put down a card.
Yeah, well, you play it so you gotta play mana, like these here cards here. They're called lands in this game, but they act as like mana. And then each card's got costs, so you play until you can't play anymore, basically. And then you pass your turn over.
What's up, James?
But I should be able to stream this game, and it seems to be working pretty good. Most of the games I got just run really crappy once I start streaming, right? So, play another one of these guys, I guess. The Sleepy Blocks. +2/+2. Yeah, we'll see. This.
my mic was muted, so
Oh
when I'm chewing, it's not so loud. I don't know if it's really picking that up, but I can hear it.
yeah. I can't hear it.
You can't hear me chewing?
No. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose now. God damn it. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, I can see.
Is that you sneezing? So I got the craziest project for humanities, and it's you have to select a YouTube video and give your opinions and if you would do something. So there's a couple of different things. Moral conflict. This is a good one. So I had to give my philosopher Richard David Precht regarding our moral treatment of animals, right? If you can hear me. Yeah. So ultimately, here's a scenario. Imagine if you were in a world where technologically and mentally superior aliens invade Earth. In this scenario, humans are relegated to the you okay, bud?
Yeah.
To the status of livestock. We are forced to work, used for medical experiments, and slaughtered for food, with the aliens specifically favoring the taste of human kids, unfortunately. Now, the moral conflict. When humans confront the alien leader about the cruelty of these actions, the alien dismisses the complaints by citing their own intergalactic law, claiming humans are too primitive to understand the necessity of consuming human meat and milk for nutrition and testing. The philosophical question. The narrative concludes that by turning the mirror on the audience, the alien asks why humans are outraged, pointing out that we treat animals the exact same way, keeping them in farms, consuming them, and using them for experiments. Aliens don't see themselves as regular humans. My son's right here, so this is a philosophical question. Is it wrong to let the aliens eat humans?
It's wrong.
But we do that with chickens and stuff. Is it wrong because
It will stop this world. This thing will be alive.
well, the aliens are here now, so they'll take care of everything. So they're treating us like livestock. What you could argue is we're sentient creatures. We actually know who we are. We know what evolution is and how we got here. At least we have a couple of ideas, right? So we could argue that chickens and cows don't have any concept of a god or their own evolution. And then the aliens might say, well, how do you know they don't know that? And like, well, we've looked at their brain capacity and what they're able to do. And we looked at their own, they'll breed with their daughters. The chickens will eat dead chickens in the yard. If that's a thing, they'll just peck at them. And, so we don't do that. Humans don't do that. We're an advanced species. So, I would say that the new rule should be don't do that to advanced species. And we're included in that. But the aliens might think that we're not. It's like, no, you're too primitive. So that's what I have to write a quiz on this week.
Yeah, just one. Okay.
I should ask that on a live stream instead and let everybody argue over that instead of us. We talked about Cyprus.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna ask, so what was Tiger Shark reading last night? What article was he reading or whatever?
Well, so the discussions we have before the live stream are so much better than the live stream sometimes.
He was reading from like some article or something. Like,
well, I guess the bigger problem, the bigger thing that needs to happen is whenever somebody's presenting information, they need to share their screen and show us stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to find the article and read it myself, but I didn't know what the article was.
Right. So, and, but, so Tiger Shark's got computers that he can't use for stuff like that, you know, so he would have to get a whole nother computer and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to use his computer with the stuff that he works in and around. That he's not going to do that. But he would have to go buy another one. He's got nice stuff at his place. It's just he's not going to webcam and share screen and do all that. But he's always got it pulled up when he's talking to us, and he just uses his phone. You know?
Yeah.
But what I would like is, if we're going to bring people on, we could have more, we got to have more visual aids, because then people are going to just be like, even people that haven't heard what he said or what we say on the show, they're still going to maybe have the idea of it in a way, but just not specifically ever heard those specific type of things. And we've dug up a lot of stuff now. I mean, what have we not talked about on the show, especially with all the episodes that I erased? That's a lot.
Yeah. That's true.
And it's kind of lost its thing. I think the bigger reason is it's not so much that podcasting's dead, or, you know, it's not like podcasting's dead. I think it's more so like the religious theology world is dead. And it's dead as a doornail. The debates with conventional Christians and atheists are dead. Nobody cares to watch them anymore. And the pseudo-theological realm, the flat earthers or whatever, we're all dead. Because now that we've heard the grossest possible things in the most crude type stuff being derived from this, I don't think there's anything else left. I don't think there's any verse that we can read in a different way to make it sound a certain way. I don't think there's any material, everything from all the different councils to all the different philosophers to all the different writers. There's nothing else to unpack. Sure, we might not have covered everything on the show, but if it's in the wheelhouse of this God or this country or that country, or this time period, this book, we've done too much. Now we're at the point where we have nothing else to talk about now. So we're looking for things to find conversations about, or we'll have guests that want to bring up the argumentative stance on stuff because they only go on so many shows. And I think a lot of people that are involved in the conversation aren't picking up on how they're trying to have an argumentative thing back and forth. So what that means is that whoever's trying to bring up argumentative stuff to all of us, well, we're not going to argue back with them. So we need to have guests on who aren't from this realm, like Christians and stuff, and have them ask them the questions. See, I'm not going to be the entertainment anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, I will. I'll pick up the microphone and talk to the camera and do all that stuff. Sure. But no one's going to listen to that for 3 hours. It needs to be something that people actually want to talk about. And somehow, like, if you ever watch reality TV shows stuff, it's like watching Cops. Every episode of Cops that you watch is some random cop from the middle of nowhere doing his job. And it's just the fact that it's a new face or even a returning face that makes it so special. Those dynamics are created by the audience. So if the audience likes a certain guy,
like episodic style things go up really well. Like shows that every episode is a self-contained story, as opposed to a season is 20 episodes. You know, you can have 20 episodes, but each of those episodes is an individual story, as opposed to 20 episodes being one long story, right?
Yeah.
So like I think that's episodic. I think is the word they use for that. So like an episodic, which means every episode is a different story, right? It's every episode is one long story. Every episode is an individual story.
So I need to have different people on. Yeah, not that people don't like Tiger, Shark, and Chase. But even there, they're gonna have a hard time thinking of stuff to talk about that they've talked about so much about, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if they're in the chats and
Well,
stuff
yeah,
talking.
but there's no, you gotta just fucking, you gotta pick a different topic. You gotta have different topics, man. You gotta be like, yo, today we're gonna review, or today we're gonna talk about like bacon. Like, I don't
I'll raise
fucking
you
know.
one.
Just
I'll raise you
anything.
one better. No, fuck that. I am tired of talking to the camera. We're gonna make stuff now. I'm
Oh,
not
they-
waiting. I'm ordering cameras. I'm gonna buy the shit. We're gonna fly people out here. We're going to make something.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? There's no creation going on when, like, for example, I ragged Myth Vision for this one time.
Yeah.
Because of his number of subscribers, he can turn the camera on and shit into his hand every episode and make money off of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now
It's
people,
just,
they're not making anything else though, you know. And I'm not pointing fingers at our boys or nothing like that, or Gnostic or Steven Nelson or any of the friends that we've had on the show. See, Steven Nelson's making something, a website. See,
Yeah.
Now they've done documentaries. I've seen them make documentaries when, you know, Derek and Neil went walking one time and they recorded themselves walking and talking like in a park and stuff like that. Awesome. Yes, do it. But what else? How can you make it better? So the one, there is a genius in a lot of people who just continue to do stuff. Even Derek and Neil having such big subscribers,
What happens? It happens a lot. People just get complacent. People become complacent in the skill they have, and they think that it's good enough, and they don't need to get. They don't see the point of getting better. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm at the point now where I can make money, so I don't need to improve anymore. Right?
Well, they did the.
That, like,
Well, now these guys are almost celebrities now. So they
Yeah.
need to be the guests on other shows or other things that are doing things, right? So I already talked to Neil about this. I was like, all right, so here's the deal. People show up now to argue in the chat.
Of course, that's all people
They're
want.
showing up to argue in the chat. That's why we don't have enough arguments in our chat. People aren't showing up. It's not the same kind of fun, right? Okay, cool. I accept. I'll admit anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to make Chase's show, whether Chase wants to or not. We're all getting older every damn day. I'm not going to wait on somebody with a brilliant idea to make it if I could just help fund it, help get people together. We already got two scripts.
Things like that require, things like that, like any great idea requires a team. Like there's always financial fucking backers and shit, or what are they called? Shareholders in a situation or whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like a guy comes up with an idea for a movie and then he actually makes it. Like, there's got to be like funding and shit, right? What? Oh my god!
Otherwise, it's the
sound
prophecy. Yeah, my sound's back. Otherwise, it's the prophecy never told, and it never gets made. And then how does anyone ever know? What if somebody goes and makes something similar to what you wanted to make, and then you sit there and you sound like, no offense, some of our other friends that claim that they invented all kinds of stuff and were the first to do this or the first to do that or the whatever. Okay, can you prove it though? Like, I like to actually do shit. Like, you know, bodybuilding shows, you get up there.
Yeah.
You get up on that stage and you have pictures of you forever. I've shown all the audience and everybody all of that stuff. That's real shit.
Yeah.
All these stories about what people do, they just run in their mouth, just like all these texts that we read that we don't even believe ever happened. You know, actually writing a book, actually go and write a book. You know, they actually put books together and publish books. That's actually doing something. But then after you do that one thing or that extra thing, or it turns into something else, then what else? What's next? That's clearly not the thing that's taking off. Like, my book sales aren't ever going to be something that's like, okay, now I'm going to start pouring into these books. Like, no, I have to do other things in the meantime. So we're going to make this stuff. And I don't like sitting around and daydreaming and not executing. What a tease. That'll make you depressed right there. Sitting around daydreaming about doing stuff, knowing that you'll never actually go and do it. No, I don't do that. I'm going to do it. So I've looked at a couple of cameras, and I still don't know what I'm even talking about. I don't know lenses. I don't know this stuff.
I can have your old camera. That one.
How about you watch your show, because you don't know what I'm talking about? Cool. Okay. You keep interrupting me. I can't remember what I'm saying. But no, that camera is a 4K podcasting streaming camera. That's not made for like making a TV show or a show. Anyway. You don't need to always talk when I'm talking to the camera. Okay? I'm letting you be in here with me. I can go in the office if you want me to. I don't want you to be so invested in this, okay? Because what I'm talking about is it's not really like kids can't hear it, but like, I just don't want you to. What song you practicing now?
Well, I'm just playing.
All right, so I actually want to look at some of these. Share this tab. All right, Amazon camera for films. It's not films, for video. All right, so they have some different stuff here, but I don't think it could be good. So I'll share. So here's, all right. So these are all really cheap. I can't imagine these are good.
What?
All these cameras that I'm sharing on the screen are really cheap, so I can't imagine that they're good.
You know, you get good stuff for cheap. Should just like check out reviews of them on YouTube. Just like go to YouTube and search up like top 10 beginner fucking cameras and shit. Like top 10 beginner video making cameras or top 10 beginner or like you search up shit like that and then you'll find.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if, you know, if there was anything that looked just at first glance kind of nice, but YouTube flip screen built-in microphones. Yeah, nah, see, I want some real shit. All right, so 64 MP autofocus video camera with microphone and video light, 4-inch touchscreen, 4K HD video, 18x digital zoom, Wi-Fi stabilizer, 32 gig card. I mean, that's pretty cool. That looks like a big deal. I don't know if it's any good though. It's so cheap. I couldn't imagine it being very expensive. So that's what I can do. Is I will look at some other ones. Let me type top 10 TV show. I'll just put TV show cameras. Okay. All right, there's a few here. All right. So Ari Alexa Mini, widely used for cinematic quality and compact design, ideal for various genres. Sony FX9, Canon C300 Mark III, Panasonic EVO 1, Blackmagic URSA Mini Pro 12K, Red Komodo 6K, Sony A7S. Okay, so the first one is the Ari Alexa Mini. $30,000.
Yeah, that's for a TV show.
Say what?
Yeah, that's like a TV show camera. Like, you don't need a camera that good.
Well, I mean, no, but I was trying to get that. I was trying to get it to actually give me some, like, so I need a top 10 video cameras
For YouTube, this is
for like,
different.
okay, so like for live PD. That's streaming cameras. Video camcorders. These are all nothing.
Or like indie film, like top 10 indie film cameras.
And yes. Okay. Top 10 police body cam YouTube channels. See, whatever they have for live TV or for live PD, that's the kind of camera I was. Indie film. I wouldn't want to do a film, but oh, here we go. Here's 10 budget cinema cameras for indie filmmakers. Okay.
Yeah, I told you to find a video. Like, this is exactly the video I was telling you to look for.
Want professional level photos and videos without breaking the bank? Good news, because we found the best affordable cameras packed with features to unleash your creativity. From mirrorless to DSLRs, these sensibly priced options deliver versatility and performance to ignite your vision. Join us as we explore the top budget-friendly cameras ready to help you shoot spectacular content. The Canon X, a 60 emerges as a compelling choice for cinematographers looking for a versatile yet budget-friendly camera. With its 1 by 2.3-inch CMOS sensor, you can shoot crisp 4K video up to 25 frames per second and take advantage of advanced formats like MP4 and XFAVC for higher quality files. A 20 times optical zoom means you have tons of framing flexibility, from wide landscape shots to tight portraits, and the 5-axis image stabilization helps smooth out any shakiness when you're shooting handheld. It's great in low light too, with infrared shooting capabilities, and the touchscreen interface makes changing settings a breeze.
Yeah,
Dual SD slots give you plenty of storage. It has professional quality audio recording, and you can even live stream over USB-C. For the price, the XA60 really gives you pro-level video quality.
All right. $1,600
That's
bucks.
That's cool. That's a nice camera.
That's sick right there. I could do that one.
And features without costing a fortune. Whether you're an enthusiast or a professional filmmaker, it's a great all-around camcorder. If you are a content creator, then you'll be thrilled to know about the Panasonic Lumix BG-H1. This compact and modular cinema camera is the perfect tool to help you redefine flexibility and efficiency in your work. This nifty box-style cinema camera packs a 10.2 megapixel 4/3 sensor to capture gorgeous 4K 60 video with dual native ISO for dynamic range that impresses in any lighting. Its compact and modular design lets you rig it up for any production, while 13 stops of dynamic range grab detail in highlights and shadows like a pro. Plus, the BGH1 is a rock star for multicam and
That's
remote
cool,
setups
camera.
with
You can,
robust
like, set it up on there like anything. That's kind of cool. You can like attach it to a drone and shit.
connectivity from HDMI to Ethernet. With advanced autofocus and anamorphic support, this little powerhouse tackles any
Sorry, I had my mic muted. I was going to say, yeah, it's really nice. Neil told me which one he has, but he said one of them he has to always deal with lens issues and stuff.
any
Might be a
cinematic
limit.
application, whether it's drones, gimbals, live streaming, you name it. For incredible image quality without the headaches, the Lumix BGH1 redefines efficient filmmaking. Next up, we have the Sony FX30, which is designed as a gateway for creators to dive into cinematic filmmaking without breaking the bank. This camera is designed with creators in mind, providing UHD 4K capabilities up to 120p and a 26.1 megapixel APS-CBS CMOS sensor for crisp and detailed footage. The compact design allows for flexibility in shooting conditions, giving you the freedom to capture your vision without being weighed down by equipment. With advanced color profiles like S-Cinetone, S-Log3, HLG, and 16-bit RAW output, you can achieve over 14 stops of dynamic range. With features like phase detection autofocus, face tracking, and eye autofocus, you can capture dynamic scenes effortlessly.
It's badass.
Plus, the dual base ISO ensures optimal performance in any lighting conditions. At just $1,798, the
That's it?
Sony FX30 is an accessible.
You hear the baby cry? Might have been a chicken. Yeah, no, not yet. Once the baby wakes up, I'm gonna hop off the live stream. All right, let's
Yet professional option for filmmakers looking to push their creative boundaries. Meet the travel-ready creative's new best friend, the Sony a6600. This APS-C mirrorless camera packs advanced features into a compact, portable body. With a 24-megapixel sensor and vast ISO range up to 102,400, you can capture 4K footage and low-light performance worthy of a full-frame sensor. In-body 5-axis stabilization ensures blur-free images even when shooting handheld. Hybrid autofocus with 425 points means nails focus quickly and accurately. Real-time eye autofocus works magic for portraiture. Durable magnesium alloy design can withstand life on the road. At just $1,198, the A6600 combines pro-level performance and portability at a price that leaves room in your budget for those extra memory cards. For creators needing powerhouse image quality without the heavy load, your search ends here. The A6600 brings it all together in one perfectly portable package. Take the leap into cinema quality video without emptying your bank account with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera. This compact dynamo packs a powerful punch with its HDR sensor that delivers pristine 4K 60p footage. Dual native ISOs of 400 and 3200, expandable to 25600, means you can go from romantic candlelit scenes to sun-drenched exteriors without missing a beat. Don't let the portable size fool you. With 13 stops of dynamic range, RAW capabilities, CFast 2.0 and UHS-2 card support, and Pro connections via USB-C, it's a mini professional studio on the go. Best of all, DaVinci Resolve editing software is included free to bring your vision to life. Priced at just $1,295, the Pocket Cinema Camera 4K is your gateway into the world of cinematic masterpieces without breaking the bank. Small camera and huge potential. The X-T4 is like a gem cam that surprises you with its features and specs. It inherits the best bits from its predecessor, the X-T3, and adds a dash of magic. First off, it's got in-body stabilization, a whopping 6.5 stops of it. Say goodbye to shaky shots, even when you're caffeinated or caught in a gusty breeze. The Vari-Angle touchscreen is like having a flexible assistant, perfect for those creative angles or vlogging moments. And let's not forget its 4K video capabilities. Whether you're documenting your cat's acrobatics or shooting a mini indie film, the X-T4's got your back. At around $1,700, it's a steal for what it offers. So if you're on a budget but crave top-notch performance, the Fujifilm X-T4 is your ticket to photographic adventures. Forget bulky DSLRs, the Canon EOS M50 brings DSLR quality imaging to the mirrorless world in a compact connected package. This affordable camera packs a 24-megapixel APS-C sensor for stunning 4K video and low-light performance up to ISO 25600. The dual-pixel autofocus system delivers buttery smooth focus across 143 points. Flip out the Vari-Angle touchscreen, tap your subject with eye detection AF, and fire away at 10 frames per second. Built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC make wireless workflow a breeze. Weighing just 15.7 ounces, the M50 delivers stunning photos and videos without weighing down your gear bag or budget at just $699. For creators seeking professional-level results in a pint-sized body, your search ends with the EOS M50. No more shaky home videos. The Panasonic Lumix GH5S transforms your footage into cinema-quality masterpieces. With an optimized 10-megapixel sensor and dual-native ISO peaking at 51200, this camera revels in low light, while 4K 60p recording captures every nuance. Its rugged build withstands harsh conditions from blizzards to deserts. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and NFC provide instant connection and sharing. Autofocus keeps pace with unpredictable movements, so you never miss the action. At less than $1,800, the GH5S puts professional video capabilities right into your hands without straining your budget. From shadowy interviews to nighttime nature scenes, this camera empowers you to unlock your full creative potential and take your videos to the next level. Portable power meets pro performance. The Nikon D500 packs heavyweight features in a DX format body that's ready to hit the road. This DSLR speeds ahead with a 20-megapixel sensor and X-Speed 5 processing engine to deliver stunning 4K video and 10 frames per second continuous shooting. 153 cross-type AF points mean razor-sharp focus to capture split-second moments. Shoot in confidence with an exceptionally high ISO that excels in low light. The slimmed-down, weather-sealed body withstands the elements while providing the imaging capabilities of Nikon's top-tier cameras. Dual card slots give you room to spare for your latest masterpieces. For under $1,900, the D500 leaves bulky gear behind without compromising on image quality, speed, or performance. When portability is power, this DX Dynamo is ready to revolutionize your photography and fits seamlessly into your travel bag.
Pretty awesome.
As the final budget-friendly camera on our list, the Sony a6400 packs a professional punch you can take anywhere. This APS-C mirrorless camera delivers stunning 24-megapixel images and crisp 4K video with its Exmor sensor and Bionz X processor. Blazing fast 425-point hybrid AF lux focus on the most frenetic action, while real-time tracking ensures every epic moment is captured. Tilt the touchscreen for easy vlogging and selfies on the go. An ISO up to 32000 means dimly lit scenes are no match for the a6400. Weighing just 14.3 ounces, this camera is perfect for all-day shoots without weighing you down. For less than $900, the a6400 offers enthusiasts impressive quality and performance without breaking the bank. Don't be fooled by its compact size. This little camera is a photo and video powerhouse ready to unleash your creative potential. So, that's all about the budget cinema cameras. Do share your thoughts with us. We'd love to hear your takes. As for everything else, don't forget to like,
I keep muting my mic like an idiot. So yeah, so that's what I need to get instead of any of the things that I was looking at. But still, they're just under $2,000 for all of those. But yeah, freaking doing something with that. I think some of those cameras would be a really good fit for some of the stuff that we're trying to do. One thing that we've been trying to do is, there's 2 scripts that we have. I personally like mine a little bit better, but that's just me. And the way that mine is supposed to be, just because it doesn't really matter if I tell the audience or not, it's not like it's gonna go get stolen. It's an episode of Cops. It's an episode of Cops. So you'll only really need to film the inside of the car. And then the outside of the car, yes, but when you're getting up and moving and, you're not really just sitting there looking at the car the whole time. And so, there's stuff about my episode that would be really easy to do. Because if it's just everything that's recorded coming through the camera, like, for example, you've seen Reno 911?
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be hard to recreate because it's just a single camera. And it's everything that happens within the frame of that camera is the whole show. There's not 2 camera crews or what. It's just, and that style stuff is really low budget. And I could do something like that. Now, what Chase wanted to do is more like what he shot. And he shot for his movie, the kind of scene he wrote was something that you would use a camera like what he used to shoot. It's really high detail. It's more cinematic looking than what I had in mind for my my tag along show or my fake Borat type, where it's a good camera, but it's not like a really awesome camera, It's very good, but it's not like IMAX or anything. So, well, bro, here's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and just hop off now because soon Stevie's going to wake up and I'm going to want to go deal with all that. But we might set up something later. And I might stream us playing Fortnite or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let you know that I'm on and all that good stuff. Cool?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. See y'all.